C-H-A-N-G-E. What does this word spell out? Yes, that's right. When the word change echoes through our minds, what do you think of? Did you think of a vision of transformation, a profound shift, or a departure from the ordinary? I definitely did. When these thoughts linger within us, many emotions will surface. For some, feelings of excitement and anticipation will arise, while for others, it evokes feelings of fear, discomfort, and uneasiness. There's a general conception that says change is scary. In fact, it's perceived as one of the scariest things one can experience in their lifetime. But have we ever taken a step back and asked, why? Why is change so scary? Why are we, as humans who have overcome countless adversities, afraid of this change? But here's the thing. Is change really scary, or do we make it seem scary? There's many ways you could answer this question. However, one thing remains undeniable, and that is change is inevitable. Change circulates around all of us, whether we notice it or not. It's a constant force shaping our experiences, influencing our behaviors and perspectives, as well as driving our personal growth. It's an inevitable part of human nature that consistently happens from birth till death. But because change is so broad, it'll be hard for us to grasp it without dividing it into two categories. The first category being fixed changes versus evolutionary changes. Fixed changes are predictable and they happen accordingly through nature, like the changes of the seasons or aging. They're bound to happen, you know that. While evolutionary changes, on the other hand, requires you to evolve. It's the results that come from the choices that you make and progress into a better version of yourself. This includes like bringing off bad habits or laziness in order to do things that you want to do or break off an addiction. The second category being gradual changes versus sudden changes. Gradual changes takes up an extended period of time for you to notice it, and it is small things that accumulate together over an extensive period of time. This can be like growing your hair out to a specific length. You'd have to take a long time for you to notice it, right? While sudden changes, on the other hand, are sudden, unpredictable, and scary for most. You would never expect it to happen, but it did. These things include accidents, illness, a loss of a family member, or many other unexpected things. Puberty could be one of these. Puberty is where you reach this certain age in your life, and that stage just starts to develop. You didn't expect it at all, right? But it happened. And there's changes within ourselves because of puberty. Physical changes that you can notice can include your height, hair, voice, sexual organs. All those things change. While there are also hidden changes that you can't notice, like your hormonal changes, your brain development. But in the end of the day, all these are still changes. And these changes are shaping you into someone new, someone different. Now, if change is really everywhere and inescapable, why are we humans so afraid of it? Why are we scared of change? Funny enough, there's actually a psychological phenomenon known as cognitive dissonance. And it is where our thoughts and beliefs does not align with that of our actions. We know that change is good, obviously, but we don't take the actions to embrace it or work on these changes because we're scared. We humans are naturally wired to prefer comfort and stability and familiarity. We love our comfort zones because we know what to expect. We know what we want and the outcomes that we're going to get. It's like playing a game, when you know the rules, you know the structure, and you know the ways to win the game. But why are we so scared? That is because we humans have this fear within us. Fear of the unknown, of the uncertainty that comes along with change. We don't know if it's going to be progressive or what way it's going to lead us into. What if we don't like the change? What if we regret the change? What if the change is too hard for us? Why are we still trying to change? Why can't we just stay the same if we like it so much? But we don't notice that change is significant. Change is why we grow. We grow into a better self. We also have this fear of loss. A part of our identity is being lost when there's change. We think that, oh, this is not me anymore. This is not who I am. I can't accept this. And we have a harder time accepting it because that does not feel like us. But why would we let those old changes define us for so long? The grief that comes after is hard. I get it. Adapting to old, consistent habits and routines could feel nice and comfortable. But resisting new changes causes a stagnation within one's life. The power of change, with the perception of change being scary, and the safety we find in our comfort zones, holds so much power that we forget we need to change. Let me tell you a story of myself. When I was little, I used to be a really shy and quiet kid. I was scared of people's judgments on me. I was not able to express myself. I was scared, what if I make a fool of myself? What if I'm not making sense? But it all changed in 5th grade, when I was first given the opportunity to participate in my first ever speech competition. I was scared, of course. I didn't know what to expect. I had no guidance, I didn't know what to do, it was my first time, and what if I go on that stage very day and make a fool of myself? What if people don't understand what I'm saying? What if they think I'm a terrible speaker? Another change was when I went through depression last year. Yep, 10th grade me was diagnosed with major depressive disorder as well as panic disorder at the ripe age of 15. I felt ashamed of myself. Being the academic overachiever I felt like I'd lost everything. I lost my whole identity of who I was because I couldn't do the things that I used to do. I didn't attend school for half a year, and even when I did, I couldn't work as efficiently. All I did was cry in my bed every single day. I felt like a cockroach living inside a human's body. That was how disgusted I felt about myself. I hated myself. I felt ashamed, disappointed, and useless. And the things people around me said did not help at all. They kept asking me, Fong, why are you being like this? You should be in school studying hard for your grades like how you used to. This isn't you. I felt like I had no support system. And all I could do was just cry and cry and cry. It reached a point that I had to transfer schools because it was so hard for me. I transferred to CIA to start a new life, to build a new future for myself. That was a hard change too. But what happened in the end? I became more confident in speaking on stage. That's why I'm here to give you this TED Talk today. I started believing in myself more. I started seeing people's judgments as just words that goes from one ear into the other. They didn't define who I was. I'm myself, and I'm allowed to feel what I feel, do what I do, and express who I am. My depression taught me that even if it felt like a curse, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Because of change within that depression, I was able to open my eyes and start realizing that I should be doing things that I enjoy for myself. I needed to do things that I was happy to do, like going out, participating in more competitions nationally and internationally, as well as improving my skills and building the long-lasting friendships I have come along the way. Transferring to CIA was tough, as I said. But that was an amazing change that I don't regret now. I used to think I made the wrong decision, that, oh, I left everything behind, and all those things that I had before were now gone. But coming here really changed my perspectives. I got to meet new people, amazing friends, and got more amazing opportunities like this that I would have never thought I could do. And I'm proud of myself for that. I've changed, for better or for worse, for your judgments to determine. But to me, I'm happy with who I am today. What did I learn? 3 significant lessons I learned from this change was: 1, accept the truth. We're all bound to change. No one here can escape it, right? So all you can do is to accept the fact that you're going to change. If I did not accept my depression back then, I would have never found peace within myself. 2nd, take the risk. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's hard. But take the risk still. You never know where it's going to lead you. Whether you're going to flourish into this amazing person or whatever happens. Even if you fail, you learn. Even if you fail, you learn, ladies and gentlemen. And that's all that matters. Whatever way, you still grow. You still progress. 3rd, embrace the change. Be proud of this change because this is a new stage of your life that is just the beginning of everything else. You have to embrace it. You have to spread your wings and show the world your colors, your amazingness, and your beauty. In the end, I would say, yes, change is not scary. And it is who we are afraid of the uncertain, the unknown, the unpredictable that makes this change so scary. But we don't know where it's going to lead us. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun to not know too? To not know where this change will go? So take that risk, embrace all this, and you're going to flourish, I promise you. It's going to be hard at first. It's not easy, but I believe in you guys just like how I believe in myself. I changed, and so can you. Spread your wings, progress into the metamorphosis, and be the person you are. Change by taking my 3 advices. Accept the truth, take the risk, embrace it. It was lovely having you as my audience today. Thank you.